You want the best for your car? You already watch our tutorials.
So the best place for the best deal is to buy from the Mr. Auto app. Easy, fast, and with better prices than on the website.
You will find the sash shock absorbers used in the video through the link in the description. Turn your engine off and pull up the handbrake. Loosen the rear wheel studs. To change the back shock absorbers on your vehicle, you need to remove the wheels to gain full access to the suspension system. Lift the rear of your vehicle. Place the vehicle on the axle stands. We strongly suggest watching the tutorial, raising your vehicle safely before carrying out this step. Don't forget to slide the wheels under the vehicle. You can now see the back shock absorbers on your car. You then have to remove the mudguard. To do this, remove various clips holding the mudguard. You can now take off the mudguard. Brush the lower shock absorber retaining screw, then spray it with penetrating oil. Then, using a socket wrench and a 15mm socket, you can now unscrew the lower screw on the shock absorber. Using a jack, lighten the load on the suspension arm so that you don't put unnecessary pressure on the thread of the screws when unscrewing. Then remove the screw. Remove the jack. With a socket wrench, a long extender and a 10mm socket, loosen and remove the two upper holding screws. You can now extract the shock absorber.
All parts used in this tutorial are supplied by our trusted partners. These partners also help us create as many video tutorials as possible. Check them out in the description below.
You will find the sash parts and products used in the video in the link in the description. Before installing the new shock absorbers, it is necessary to prime them by pressing the shock absorber rod vertically so that the gas and the hydraulic fluid are separated. Remove the plastic protection. Unscrew the lock nut on the stem. Secure the shock absorber in a vise. Install the stop in the dust coat. Then, place the assembly on the damper rod. Install the new suspension strut support bearing. Then screw the nut back on using a 13mm spanner and a slotted socket or an adjustable spanner to block the rotation of the rod. Finish off the tightening with a torque wrench. You have now finished preparing the new part. Insert the shock absorber starting from the top part. Then screw the two retaining screws back in. Finish off the tightening with a torque wrench. Use the jack to bring the lower part of the shock absorber closer together so that the fixing screw can be fitted. Roughly tighten the screw on the shock absorber base. In order not to damage the silent blocks, it is necessary to tighten the retaining bolts with the rear axle in the vehicle on the ground position. Lift the rear axle with a jack. Once pressure is applied, Tighten the bolt again, then finish tightening the lower bolt using a torque spanner. Remove the jack. Put the mudguard back in. Then put the various clips back in place. You can now repeat the operation on the other side. Then you will be able to put the wheels back on your vehicle. Put your cab back on the ground and block the wheels securely. Operation completed.
Hi, it's Theo from UseTool. I hope this video has helped you a lot in your car maintenance. We would be super grateful if you could spread the word so that we can produce even more tutorials. Simply give us a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us boost the channel and help the whole community. Thanks a lot and have a great one.